Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm back at y'all with another video. It's the fresh start to the NFL season. I'm a huge Broncos fan, so I gotta do a recap for this game. Oh man, before this season started, I had zero faith. I'm not gonna lie, I had zero faith. And I'm telling you guys right now, I'm about to overreact, man. Broncos going to the playoffs. That's just how I'm feeling right now. But let's get into this game. We got Teddy Bridgewater. Who really thought he was gonna win a starting job over Drew Lock, man? Because we already seen what Teddy Bridgewater's ceiling was, and yeah, he's a guy you can win games with, but he's probably not the guy that's gonna take you over the top, right? And we got Drew Lock, right? So this was my thinking going into training camp. The way I was thinking, I was like, you know what? Even if Teddy Bridgewater is a little bit better than Drew Lock throughout training camp, if even if he just edges him by this much, there's no way they're gonna start. There's no way they're gonna start Bridgewater over Drew Lock. I just felt like you invested into this guy. You invested in Drew Lock. You took him. You took him. What was the second round pick? So man, I just felt like this was. I just felt like this was the year Drew Lock was gonna come out and perform. And throughout training camp, you were saying a lot of good things about Drew Lock, and it felt like it was his job to lose. And I didn't really start. I didn't really think he was gonna lose a job until the second preseason game, and I'm like, why are they starting Teddy Bridgewater over Drew Lock in this game? And that just kind of threw me off a little bit. I'm like, maybe they just want to switch it up just to see how this guy works with the ones and how this guy works with the twos and everything like that. So that's what I was thinking about it, right? But I don't even want to take you guys down that long road. I'm rambling right now. I'm taking you guys down memory lane and everything like that. I really just want to get into this game for the most part. Teddy Bridgewater, he put on a hell of a performance. Just looking at the stats, you'll be like, okay, he didn't do nothing crazy, right? 28 for 36, 264 yards, two TDs. He got sacked twice. Wasn't the worst thing in the world. But you know what's so impressive? Look at this 95.7 QBR. And I don't think QBR is everything, but the highest QBR you can receive is 100. So and he had a 95.7, and I'm pretty sure like the top QBs throughout every season. Let's just go take a look at one thing. Let's go take a look. Pretty sure the top QBRs is usually around the 70s or 80s throughout most seasons. I'm just gonna look at last season real quick. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna see. I just want to put things into perspective. Who had the top QBR last season? It was Aaron Rodgers at 79.8, and this guy won MVP last season. So that just puts into perspective how great Teddy Bridgewater played. You can't just look at the yards. You got to also look at the situation, the down, the distance, the moments in the game. So we converted three fourth downs today. Three fourth downs, all crucial. The first one led to a touch. No, the first one did that lead to a touchdown? Was the first one a field goal? I think, matter of fact, the first one actually led to a field goal because I remember the Giants went up 7-3. They came back and they scored a touchdown in the second quarter, and then the second one led to a touchdown, if I'm not mistaken. That's when we converted that one to Cortland Sutton, if I'm not mistaken, and then the third one was to Albert on 4th and 2. In the Was that in the third or fourth? That was actually the third quarter. I remember that's the third quarter because we scored 10 points in the fourth, and that last touch and the 7 points came from the Melvin Gordon breakout run for 7 yards, which was pretty impressive too. I didn't know he still had that burst. But like I said, I just want to talk about how impressive Teddy Bridgewater was. Let me get some juice, man. I got a freaking gnat in my crib right now, and it's annoying the hell out of me. I thought it was like summer was damn near over. I would have thought they were pretty much going for the fall. But this pineapple juice is amazing. But man, the plays that Teddy Bridgewater made, I just had zero faith in Drew Lock making any of those type of plays. We just seen time and time again. He just looked so poised. Even when there was pressure on Bridgewater, he just looked so under control in the pocket when he had to make the plays to escape the pocket and make throws on the run, put them on the money. there was maybe about 2 to 3 throws that I kind of feel like I would want back if I was Bridgewater. I know one of them for sure was the he underthrew. I think it was Noah Fant. It was a scramble drill for the most part. He scrambled out to the right. Noah Fant was coming on a crossing route, and then he snuck up the field behind. He snuck up the field behind. I think it was a safety or a linebacker, and Bridgewater kind of underthrew that. But other than those throws, man, Teddy Bridgewater played a damn near great game. I felt like the defense had a great game as well. We were missing Bradley Chubb, and for us missing one of our key pass rushers, we're gonna get on Von Miller too. I feel like we gave the Giants we put enough pressure. I don't know why I'm saying we gave. We put enough pressure on the Giants to make Daniel Jones move off his spot, and that's all you can really ask for. We only finished with 2 sacks. Both of those came by the way of Von Miller. Man, it's good to see Von Miller out there looking healthy again, coming off the ACL injury. ACL tear last year, missed the whole last season, and then came back this game and got 2 sacks. One of them was a gift. I'll admit, one of them was a gift. The Giants right tackle didn't move. He got a gift, but his point still stands, man. He did it. He did it. He had a great game today. We held the Giants run game in check. We can look at Saquon. He averaged less than 3 yards a carry, 10 carries for 26 yards. Daniel Jones had about one good run that I'll say. We stripped him on that too. We all know he's good for at least one fumble a game. Daniel Jones, he might have the most fumbles in freaking NFL history through like if he played 50 games, Daniel Jones probably has about 40 fumbles. Let's go take a look real quick. Hold on. I like fact checking, man. That's what the type of videos I like. I like fact checking. Oh, so I kind of exaggerated a little bit. He has 27 games, and he has 20 fumbles. Terrible, terrible. Why don't they have? Oh, I guess because those were in when he was. This is when he's only passing. So he has 20 when he's passing, and he has 9 as a runner. So this dude has 29 career fumbles in 27 career games. So that just lets you know how bad he was. As far as holding on to the ball, we did a good job. The DBs, they played pretty well. Kyle Fuller gave him a few catches. I thought he should have played up a little bit more, but you know Kyle Fuller, man. If you were a Bears fan, you know he's the guy that he loves jumping routes. So he's gonna make up for a few of those. Ronald Darby had about one bad play where I think we gave up a third down conversion on the pass interference when he got there just a tad bit early. But even if he didn't, if he just let the guy catch the ball, and tackle him, it wasn't a first down, if I'm not mistaken. So, like I said, man, we held up. Now I understand I'm overreacting a little bit, getting too hype about my Broncos, but it's a win is a win. So I'm gonna take it 27-13. And just to what I also I'm gonna go back on Bridgewater. What I also liked about Bridgewater, he just made the right plays, man. It just sounds so simple, but just taking the simple 4 yard pass and just getting a simple 4 yard pass keeps the driving line, put you in perfect position to move the chains again. And he just did that time and time again. And even when he didn't get the third down conversion, like I said, we converted on fourth down. Huge shout out to Vic Fangio letting his nuts hang, bro. Like I've never seen him play this aggressive, man. I just love. He's adapting to the time. He must have some analytics guy in his ear, because man, I never thought he'd let his nuts hang like this, and he did at the perfect time, man. He was 0-7 coming in today in his September game, so he hasn't won a game in September. 0-7 as a head coach in September. This was a huge win on the road. Start the season. I forgot who we played next week. Let me take a look. Definitely looking forward to Jacksonville. And the way Trevor Lawrence looked this week, woohoo, we might start the season out 2-0, fellas, man. Let me know if you guys are feeling that. This gnat is annoying me, bro. This gnat is really annoying me. Just get out of here, bro. Um, Javonte Williams, I gotta get on him a little bit. He had a few good runs. He looked a little bit explosive. A lot of his runs, he didn't really have a big hole to run through, but he made the most of them. So like, there's a lot of the runs he probably should have had 1 or 2 yards, and he eked out an extra 2 yards. So That's what you like to see from the rookie. Jerry Judy, I gotta get on Jerry Judy, man. Praise up to him. I'm hoping it is just a high ankle sprain. It looked like he dislocated his ankle or something. Let me take a look real quick. Jerry Judy. Let's see. MRI set for Monday. I saw something that said it might have been a high ankle sprain. Okay, here we go. Let's go to this real quick. Let's see what the news is, man. Yeah, Jerry Judy has a high ankle sprain. The X-ray were negative. We're gonna get the MRI tomorrow. So, he still has a chance to come back this year. He's only gonna be out maybe about 2 months or so. Hopefully it doesn't last more than 2 months. But I still feel confident about our receiving core. I do love Jerry Judy in a slot. We're gonna miss a little bit of that as far as route running goes, but Tim Patrick is a well enough receiver to get the job done. We also got to get on KJ Hamler, man. The real reason why Jerry Judy's even injured is because KJ Hamler dropped the goddamn touchdown, hit him right in his hands. There was no reason he should have dropped that touchdown. If he catches that, Jerry Judy doesn't get injured because following the 2 plays after the drop, we throw the ball to Jerry Judy. He gets his ankles fried. So we gotta. I'm gonna put a little bit of blame there on KJ Hamler, man. You gotta get those hands together, brother. Gotta get those hands together. Um, Albert. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know how to pronounce his last name. Our backup tight end. I'll just call him Albert all the time. I'm not even gonna do that to him. Man, that fumble in the first half cost us badly, man. I felt like we left a few points on the board, man. Especially with that fumble. That should have been at the very least. That was gonna be 7. Um, gotta hold on to that, my boy. And with that being said, I feel like that's all that really needs to be talked about from that game. Broncos want to know. A lot of people can't relate, man. A lot of people can't relate to that. A lot of teams is on one, man. A lot of teams is on one. I feel like we're gonna go 2-0 in Jacksonville. We're on the road again. We're on the road trip. I don't know when our first home game is, but I can't wait, man. Hopefully Bradley Chubb is back at that time, and we continue the streak. Hopefully we can definitely continue the streak, and hopefully Teddy Bridgewater can continue to play this well. I mean, obviously he's not gonna have a 95.7 QBR every game, but if he can just give me 22, 25 completions a game for 250 and take care of the ball and just not make the stupid crucial mistakes that Drew Lock used to make, I feel good about this team. I really do. I feel like our defense is gonna play well enough to keep us in a lot of games. I did a schedule. I was just looking through the schedule maybe a few days ago, and I really feel like this team could win 10 games. 10 games possible. It's definitely possible, man. But with that being said, let me know how you guys feel about it, Broncos fan. If you was really enjoying the game, do you think I'm overreacting or not? Leave that in the comment section below. I'm out of here, man. Peace.